All right, y'all, what is up? So this is take two of this stream, this review of Monday Night Raw. Reason being is because, well, the first one that I did a couple minutes ago, there was an issue with the audio. I was coming very, very robotic. And reason being is because I didn't change the settings here on Google Hangout. So now here I am doing this again for you guys to enjoy what have you. I'm gonna listen to myself right now. All right, here we go. I'm good now. So, yeah, guys, we're at it again here with my Raw live review here. If you're on this right now, if you're watching this live right now, please let me know. Please tell me how I'm coming off on the audio. Let me fucking know again. I really would appreciate it if you guys can do that for me throughout the stream. Anywho, yeah, this is my Monday Night Raw review, take two for July 31st, 2017. Raw tonight was live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I gotta say, Raw tonight, if this was a 2 hour show, I would say I would say this would be a solid show. But the fact that it's 3 hours and that third hour always drags and it drags and it drags and it fucking drags. And the fact that the triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman, which should have closed the show, took a back seat to Big Cass and the Big Show, is an insult. I'm sorry. It's a fucking insult. But I want to hear from you guys down below in the comment threads of this video, of the stream. I want to hear what you guys have to say about Monday Night Raw. And if you want, you can send me a couple tweets on Twitter at HeelSteven and all that fun stuff. But let's get on to this review, how this show kicked off. So the show kicked off with our beloved general manager, Kurt Angle, who's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, went out there to a huge ovation. And he announced that tonight on Raw, there will be a Miz TV with his son Jason Jordan being the special guest. We will have Big Cass versus Big Show one-on-one. And then he made it seem like the main event of tonight's Raw was going to be the triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Big Show, and Braun Strowman. And as he was talking, out comes Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. And Heyman gets on the mic, and Heyman pretty much says, hey, listen, we're no dummy here. We know what you're trying to do here. You're trying to get Brock Lesnar to lose the Universal Championship at SummerSlam. That's why you made a fatal four-way. And it's just not going to happen because Brock Lesnar will walk out of SummerSlam still the Universal Champion. But to make things even interesting, apparently there's a stipulation going around now. I don't know if it's really true or not. It's official. But apparently at SummerSlam, if Brock is to lose, then he will leave WWE. Now, I'll be honest. I don't think he will lose at SummerSlam. I think all of this is for people to get the pay-per-view, get the network, because they're curious now. Hey, there's a big chance that the Brock will lose and will leave WWE, go over to the to MMA or UFC and fight John Jones. You would think with Paul Heyman on the mic tonight, he would have referenced, hey, if he loses, he'll go on to fight John Jones, or reference John Jones in a promo because he referenced, Brock Lesnar, no one will stop him, not Roman Reigns, not Braun Strowman, not Samoa Joe, or not even Johnny Bones Jones. I'm just saying, because you got to remember, at UFC 214, John Jones got on the mic and called out Brock Lesnar to a fight. Just let all that sink in for a minute there. That's something I would have done. To be very honest with you guys, that's what I would have done. But again, it is what it is. But it's very interesting to see. It's very interesting to see now where things are going to go with this. But I feel like, again, they should have just done this and had maybe, again, it goes back to what I was saying. It's just more to get people to buy the pay-per-view and see where it's going to go. Hey, will Brock lose? It's that thought in the back of your mind now. But I don't think he will. I think Brock will win. He'll probably pin, I don't know, maybe Roman, but we'll see. Then we get our first match of the night. We get the tag team match, the Hardy Boys versus the Club, Anderson and Gallo. The Revival were on commentary for this. And they were talking about how they feel they deserve to be the number one contenders for the Raw Tag Team Championships because, hey, they beat almost everyone. They beat the New Day when they made their debut on the main roster. They beat the Club. They beat the Hardy Boys. They should be right now facing the tag team champions for the tag team titles. In this case, Raw, Cesaro, and Sheamus. The match for what it was, Hardy versus the Club. It was a decent match. It didn't really go along The Hardys got the win, obviously. And at the end of this all, right, there's a brawl by the entrance area with all three teams, and the Hardys take out everyone pretty much. And they do this poetry motion off the stage. And here's the thing, too, the stage now is so small that Jeff has to like jump extra just to get air to make it seem like, oh my God, what a moment, what a maneuver, if you will. But this was like probably, I want to say back in the early 2000s, awesome. But in 2017, where the stage is like this small, it's like, whatever. But there's that, and we'll see where this goes. Maybe we'll see next week a triple threat tag team match. I don't fucking know. But there's that. Revival. We had a backstage interview with Renee Young and Dean Ambrose, her husband, and she asked Dean about, hey, Seth Rollins and the possibility of a Shield reunion. And Rollins pops up out of nowhere with a new T-shirt that says "Burn It All," which got something interesting in his theme song, if you will, which I'm gonna get into later on in this review. And he pretty much tells Dean, hey, listen, we tore it up last week and all that fun stuff. And Dean says, hey, listen, I don't trust you. You know, I have eyes in the back of my head, and I'll be real. You know, I know everyone wants the Shield to get back together. Either there's a part of him, a small part of Dean Ambrose that wants it to happen too, but he just can't trust Seth Rollins. And he walks away, and Seth is walking backstage as well. And he bumps into Cesaro and Sheamus, the Raw Tag Team Champions, and they pretty much pick on him like, ha, 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 you know, you're alone now. You should have your own television show on the network, I guess, right alone. Referencing the fact that, hey, when Cesaro and Sheamus, when they started out a while back, you know, they hate each other. They couldn't stand one another. But now they're like best friends. They're tag team champions, what have you. And you look at Cesaro, you look at Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, they were brothers at one time. They were brothers. And then Rollins, you know, decided to take matters to his own hands and be selfish and go on his own. And he turned on his brothers. But you know what they're going to do? You know what they're doing. They're planting the seeds for SummerSlam. Tag Team Championship match. I see it a mile away. Cesaro and Sheamus versus Dean Ambrose and Rollins. The whole thing where the fist pump takes place at SummerSlam at Barclays Center. But Rollins says, you know what? I'll fight anyone. I'll fight any of you guys right now tonight. And Sheamus takes the challenge. So later on that night, we'll see Sheamus versus Seth Rollins, which was there for what it was. But we'll get into that a little bit. We then get a 6-person tag team match, cruiserweight action. We get Akira Tozawa, Cedric Alexander, and Rich Swann versus the team of Arya Daivari, who's now going as the Sheik of the Cruiserweight, along with Tony Nese, who I haven't seen in a long, long time, and TJP. The match for what it was there. The whole selling point here was Tozawa's shoulder. Titus O'Neil wanted to stop the match, but Tozawa wasn't having it. Keep this in mind too. Now Titus O'Neil has his own shirt on WWE Shop, Titus brand or Titus Worldwide. Good for him. Good for him. Seriously, let him milk in the cruiserweight division, while all the guys in the cruiserweight don't have a shirt yet. Like, does Neville have a shirt on WWE Shop? No, but fucking Titus O'Neil does. Fucking hilarious. I could be wrong on that, by the way, but who the fuck? What do I know, right? The match for what it was there. All 6 guys got their shit in. At the end of it all, Tozawa pinned TJP after hitting the diving senton. They let everyone know that tomorrow night, or in this case today, depending when you're watching this, on 205 Live, it will be Tozawa versus Arya Daivari. Then the winner goes on to face Neville at SummerSlam for the Cruiserweight title, aka the pre-show or the kickoff show, but we'll see. Honestly, I will do a 3-way just to, throw a curveball to everybody, because honestly, do people really want to see another Tozawa versus Neville match at SummerSlam? I don't think so. Maybe do a 3-way. Just saying. But that was that. And then we get here a Miz TV segment with Jason Jordan, and where the Miz literally tore into Jason Jordan, and Jason Jordan just stood there. And here's the thing with Jason Jordan right now. He came out to this crappy music, and that maybe is just temporary until they actually come up with an actual theme song for him. But it's just one of those things, like, it's so cringeworthy. It's so fucking cringeworthy. I'm telling you, right? But yeah, just Miz tearing into Jason Jordan, saying how he's getting everything handed to him, he's not earning it, how his dad's a bum, washed up, what have you. All of this so Jason Jordan can just belly to belly suplex the Miz and then leave the ring. You know where they're going with this. SummerSlam, Intercontinental Championship match, Miz versus Jason Jordan. Now, 3 weeks, we're literally now 3 weeks away till SummerSlam. They got to do something to have me convinced that, hey, Jason Jordan is a legit contender for the championship. In this case, the Intercontinental Championship. Because right now, they're not convincing me. And a part of me hope Miz retains here if this is the way they're going. But we'll see how things progress as weeks go on. But damn, yo. I'll say this, though. To be fair with you, what I would do, just keep him quiet. Keep Jason Jordan quiet. Just let him speak with his actions. The belly to belly suplexes, what have you. What he's doing NXT. Just saying. And then we had Seth Rollins versus Sheamus. The match didn't go long. It was there for what it was there. The crowd seemed into this as well. It was back and forth. Cesaro tried to get involved. And then Rollins wins up via the roll-up pin. And then Cesaro gets in the ring and he attacks Rollins. It's a 2-on-1 attack. Out comes Dean Ambrose. Keep this in mind. They were chained for Ambrose for a while. And then Ambrose comes out and he gets attacked as well. And then it seemed like Ambrose was getting back up or sensing that, hey, that's all you had. And then Cesaro and Sheamus once again attack Dean Ambrose and leave both Rollins and Ambrose just lying there in the ring. Good way to plant the seeds for SummerSlam, just saying. But I'm pretty sure next week it'll be 50-50 again, so we'll see where this goes. But backstage, though, Rollins tried to thank Ambrose for what happened, but Dean was like, hey, listen, you got me into this mess. Because if I didn't come out, people would think I'm a jackass, what have you. But we'll see where this goes again. After this, we had... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, here we go. We have Bray Wyatt. He was talking and talking and talking, and it's blabber. Guy's brave for you, right? He kept talking and just didn't stop talking. Holy crap. Talk about mind games and Finn Balor, what have you. Out comes Finn. They play like the demon, like heartbeats, if you will. The crowd goes crazy because, oh my God, we'll see the demon, Finn Balor, Fergal. And no, out comes I almost said Dean Ambrose, I don't know why. Out comes Finn Balor behind Bray Wyatt, and he has his back towards him too. So Bray starts laughing like, ha, 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 this is funny. This is hilarious, right? And Bray goes to attack him just to get Pele kicked. And then Balor goes insane, literally attacks Bray Wyatt. Again, we're planting the seat for SummerSlam here. So I'm pretty sure we'll see the Eater of the Worlds, right? Versus the Demon, Finn Balor. We'll see. But I pretty much can tell you who's going to win this match. Let's be real about it right now, right? Cool. My audio coming out good on this stream compared to the one before. Holy crap. But again, guys, drop your comment down below. Your thoughts on Raw overall and all that fun stuff. And I want to read your comments. I really, really do. All right. This is again take 2 of my Raw review for July 31st, 2017. Take fucking 2, people. And after this, we get Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, and Roman Reigns, which I thought was a killer match. The crowd was into this completely. Braun kicks off the match, clearing the ring, and they're fighting on the outside. Samoa Joe chokes out Braun Strowman outside of the ring, and they're just fighting all over the place, literally just going out of control ape shit, right? And it made you think, hey, anyone can take this match. This is awesome. Why is this not closing the show? It's completely stupid in my opinion. But it was all said and done. Roman Reigns got the pin on Samoa Joe. And I know people were kind of mad about that, but at the same time, when you think about it, Roman Reigns was eventually going to pin Samoa Joe. Lucky for all of us, this was not at SummerSlam. I will say this, a part of me wants to see either Samoa Joe or Braun Strowman get the win. Now, at the same time, my heart is more towards Samoa Joe. Maybe have him pin Roman Reigns again. I don't fucking know, but we'll see. But again, this was a good match. If anything, more like a one-match show. But This to me again should have closed the show. The fact that this took a backseat to Big Show and Cass was a fucking insult. I'm sorry. Complete bullshit. And then we had Elias, who came out there, performed for the people in Pittsburgh, his hometown, apparently. And people were, again, we're going in for, Elias, because again, he's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's amazing how over he is right now. Like, you'd think someone like Elias would just be like, okay, something in the middle of the card, what have you, from NXT that no one would care for. But he's getting a reaction. He's getting over. And here's a guy that I personally will say right now, in a year from now, you can put him in that picture for the Intercontinental Championship if he goes to on Raw, or if he goes to SmackDown, maybe the US Championship. Now, Kalisto, on the other hand, is like, why is he fighting Elias? Why is he not in the Cruiserweight division? Why is he not in 205 Live? I part of me would love to see Neville versus Kalisto. Just saying. At the same time, there's been talks of them apparently having another superstar shakeup where some people from the main roster will end up going back to NXT. Now, I'll say this. I think if they do that, it will be a total slap in the face to the NXT system, because you think about it, NXT is supposed to be where the future of the WWE goes, what have you, to get them ready for mainstream, the main roster, and then to have them go there, go to the main roster, to come back, kind of an insult to NXT when you think about it, right? But the match, for what it was a short match. Elias got the win after hitting the drift away, and there you go. I was expecting a guitar shot, but that didn't happen either. But again, Elias is a project that you build slowly but surely, and it'll get a good reaction along the way. And then after we had Bayley versus Nia Jax, and I'll be real about it. During this match, I fell asleep. I did not care. But apparently, Nia Jax, she lost via count out. Alexa Bliss came out, what have you. But Bayley won via count out. And I'll be honest here, I am not completely sold on this match coming up at SummerSlam. You have to add Sasha, make it a three-way. And it's crazy that I'm saying that right now, but you just have to. Because if you don't, what the fuck are you going to do with Sasha at SummerSlam? Her and Nia Jax? I don't want to see that. Fuck that. It's just so stupid, but we'll see. We'll see here, okay? And then we had the main event of the evening. Why is closed the show fucking beyond me. We had Big Show and Big Cass. Oh, wow. And you know what's crazy right now? On SmackDown Live, they're really trying to force Jinder Mahal down your throat. They really are trying, so desperately trying to make Jinder Mahal work. And here on Raw, they're really trying to make Big Cass a fucking thing. Like, this is once again him closing the show. And they're desperately trying to make this whole Big Cass experiment work. And I'm not buying it, but the fact that this closed the show is an insult. The match, for what it was there. Ended in disqualification after Enzo got involved. And then Big Show hit the WMD to close the show on Big Cass. And that was Monday Night Raw. Literally, if this was a 2-hour show, it would have been a good, solid show. But the fact they had that third hour, and in that third hour, the show went to shit completely. And the fact that, again, the triple threat match between Roman, Joe, and Braun took a backseat to Big Cass and Big Show was an insult, in my opinion. I'm sorry. No matter how you put it, that's just the way it is. But again, I want it from you guys down below in the comment threads of this video. Your thoughts on Monday Night Raw. Did you enjoy it or not? You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. I will most likely do this again tomorrow for SmackDown Live. Being that I'm off tomorrow for my second job, so I'll be able to watch SmackDown, then get the review done, what have you. Most likely get it done early too. Not try to be up this late, but we'll see how that goes out, period. But yeah, guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Give it a big old thumbs up and share it through your entire social media. I'll have a video also uploaded this week on the YouTube channel. We're going to take it back, if you will. Back in the day, if you will. So keep your eyes and nose peeled once that video drops on the channel as well. And that's all I'm going to say. As always, I'm HeelSteven. And as always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, it's your boy Heel, and I'm out. Brah.